You're listening to Heroes in the Moment. What's up, heroes? I'm Michael.
And I'm Nathan.
And today we're breaking down the new Captain America Brave New World teaser.
At long last.
At long last. It revealed a little bit early. The release date's February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2025.
Yeah.
We're getting the next Captain America movie, which I guess you can technically call it a first Captain America movie, even though it's the fourth, yada, yada, yada.
Weird.
Because it's a new Captain America. But I must say, and I must admit, after everything we've heard about this movie, Brave New World, the scheduling things it's gone through, and the production difficulties it's had, they produced a daggone good trailer.
It looks really good.
It was a good.
I was very
trailer.
surprised.
Like based off the trailer alone, I'm like, holy cow! This is bringing back elements of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
This is giving me nostalgia. This feels like a genuine
Those
Captain
political
America.
thriller vibes.
Political ratifications. This movie had zero comedy. This trailer,
Which
had
we
zero
like.
comedy, which we appreciate. And I was like, holy cow, this movie looks incredible just based off this teaser alone.
Yeah.
I hope it maintains that same capacity and same feel
Yeah.
when it does release.
And I was surprised too, because like you said, I mean, we heard that the movie had undergone like 2 or 3 different rewrites.
Yeah.
Struggled to find directors. It makes me think that almost everything probably we saw in the trailer was shot very early on, so they probably pieced together the best parts.
Yeah.
Put it in, and I would assume that just maybe recently they finished rewriting it. So
I hope.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
I think there'll be a lot in the movie
Sure.
that was in the trailer.
Sure, I think so as well, and I hope though that this trailer, when the movie comes out, it maintains it. I don't want to see this trailer be like, oh, this was so good and so amazing, and then the movie come out and disappoint, because that's happened a couple of times.
That does happen.
I mean, most of the time, trailer is really an accurate depiction of how good the movie will be.
Yeah.
I think of the Avengers trailers. I mean, you knew with those in Game Infinity War, those were going to be good movies.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever, that trailer was incredible. The movie was incredible. And I really hope that this movie brings in the same capacity as the trailer. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's get into it. So we go into the White House, and we've got Harrison Ford, who is playing for the late William Hurt, rest in peace, playing his character of General Ross. And now he's President Ross, that is Ross, as to compared to what he originally was. And he's now in the White House. And Anthony Mackie comes in, or is Sam Wilson.
Yeah. And
the president is talking with him and asks him and proposes to him, we want Captain America to be a part, be in the military, be a part of our symbol, not on your own like you have been and like Steve Rogers was.
Yeah.
And he was talking with him, and he wants Captain America to be a symbol, similar to how it was going to be in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show.
He's just doing it for the votes.
Right.
The election is coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get Cap on your side.
Absolutely. So he wants the new Captain America on his side.
No, I like that a lot.
I do. I think that's an interesting plot. The President of the United States wanting him and, discussing, saying we've had our differences in the past, with the Sokovia Accords, everything that happened, Civil War. But it would be a good look for Captain America to be in support of the president and also
if they're united.
Right. And to, have a more united front. And I thought it was cool when Sam was like, I like the new look. And they explained how Harrison Ford didn't want to grow a mustache because they were like, I shaved a mustache because they said I wouldn't win with one, which I thought was creative. I thought it was funny. That way Harrison Ford didn't have to grow a mustache for this role and that he could be his own character.
It's smooth, and I feel like the recast is real smooth.
I do too. Harrison Ford's a great pick. I'm honestly surprised that he agreed to be in Marvel.
What is a Red Hulk?
Yeah, what is the Red Hulk? You're saying that I've
Sokovia.
been in the MCU since 2008 and I'm a Hulk villain?
Is he going to do press for the movie?
I assume so. I assume he would.
He'd be so funny.
He would be so funny. He'd be like, so what's your opinion on the previous MCU as to now? He'd be like, I don't give a crap. I was like, I don't care. I hadn't watched any of the movies.
Which side would you take in Civil War? You mean 1800s?
I know. North all the way. Union, man.
Imagine,
he says that.
Would.
Which side of you would you
say
take
that.
in the Civil War, in Marvel Civil War? And he'd be like, the North. yeah. That would have been funny.
He would.
But anyway, I love Harrison Ford. I think Harrison Ford's such a talented actor. And the fact for him to be, I think he's in his 80s now.
Yeah, man,
and to
early
still
80s.
be doing it. He just did a new Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And, finished with Han Solo, Star Wars, and then now he's going into the Marvel realm, which is just super incredible. And I think he's a great pick for this role.
Yeah.
So and then he's just talking with Sam. He's like trying to get him to agree to join in and whatnot with the society. All right. So then he's like, I'll decide, and haven't decided yet. Then we get our first look at Giancarlo Esposito, his character in this movie, and he looks intriguing.
He looks so cool.
He looks intriguing. Like, he doesn't have a line. You just see him with a gun. You just see him, like, later in the trailer, you see him unloading a gun and all of these different things and reloading.
He felt like this movie's version of Winter Soldier, but,
Yeah,
but not
he does.
completely.
He does.
Which is weird, because he's like
Which he's not the
a
main.
good bit older.
I don't think he's the main villain of this movie.
Yeah, and no
He's
one
just
really
in it.
knows what his role is.
Yeah.
Which character he's playing.
Which is intriguing. I will say I would have preferred him to have a really bigger role in the MCU. I think like he would have been an incredible character in any capacity, but he's like, I can't ever say no to the villain roles. And he can't. So which makes me excited because I would love to see him as Mr. Freeze over in Matt Reeves' Batman universe.
Oh my goodness.
Or Bryan Cranston's also a good pick for that. But
yeah,
I think
the whole Breaking Bad cast.
just the whole Breaking
bring
Bad.
over Hank as
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Dude, Hank is Mr. No,
Hank as Professor Pig.
Ooh. That's not a bad.
I'm cooking with that.
But I was thinking Hank would be also just because I think of him as Hank.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a really good Jim Gordon too.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a good
Yeah,
Gordon.
I see that.
Or even like
A good cop.
Harvey or something like that. Like
Yeah.
like that kind of character would be cool. And like a Gotham police officer or something would be
Yeah.
really cool for that. But that's just the Hank
Yeah.
in him that I know. Anyway, back to the trailer. So we get in there and we find out that there is apparently a lot of political and a lot of unrest in the United States in this trailer.
I wonder where they're getting that from.
I wonder. I don't know. It's just, you don't know.
Must be pulling from a different
how
country.
inspired.
Of course.
Anyway, and you see a lot of unrest. You see that Sam, there's a vibe in this trailer that feels very like, it's almost like a ticking time bomb trailer. It's like there's a schedule of events to where something finally blows up, which is really intriguing, which we know the leader is supposed to be in this movie. And I think Mark Ruffalo confirmed he's going to be in this movie. I may be wrong, but I think he confirmed he's going to be in it.
I thought we had a shot of him.
No.
Or I saw a leak somewhere.
No.
Okay.
But I think he confirmed he's going to be in this movie as well. Maybe even Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk. I don't know if she'll be in this movie either.
Mark Ruffalo's confirming the leaders in it?
No, the leader's always already been confirmed.
Oh, you're saying Mark Ruffalo's confirming he'll be in it?
He'll be in it
as
himself as
Hulk?
Bruce Banner's Hulk, which would be cool because this movie is supposed to be a Captain America and a Hulk movie in one.
They bring him in at the end to fight the Red Hulk.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick. I mean, because if they're gonna have the Red Hulk,
Yeah.
Captain America ain't beating the Red Hulk.
But then at the end it becomes a comedy battle and they ditch the Hulk. Then it's just Mark Ruffalo and Harrison Ford throwing.
Honestly, yes.
How funny would that be?
Yes. Like just two old guys going at it in like a mud pit. Genius. Harrison Ford stomp him though.
Harrison Ford would
Dude,
stomp
him, man.
That'd be
Anyway,
so funny.
we get a shot of what
man.
I think is going to be part of the Red Hulk scene because you see a car blow up and fire. I think Red Hulk's going to come out of that in the actual movie, but they didn't show it here.
Okay.
But they did reveal it in the trailer. And I do say, like, you see Harrison Ford is having this meeting. President Ross is having this meeting, and he's just got this like almost evilness to him. It's like he's almost bad. The way this trailer is depicting him, even though I know he's technically not, just the Red Hulk is. But he's clapping as he's introducing Sam and all of this stuff's happening. It's like, we need to have a better world and we need to move forward and all of this stuff. And then we see Isaiah Bradley pop up from Captain America Winter Soldier and take shots at the president and assassination attempts. Oh,
whoa.
How crazy.
Yeah, this was before. So that's
that's
what is happening in this
I
trailer?
want to say that when Isaiah Bradley, he gets up and he's shooting at him, I think, if I had to guess what's happening, is that, remember, Isaiah Bradley was a super soldier, similar to the Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I think that potentially, what if, similar to the Winter Soldier, he's brainwashed and someone says and whispers those key words and he does that and fires and tries to assassinate the president. What do you think?
That's a good idea.
I think that's potentially what happened because no way he would just do that to him.
Yeah, but I mean, Falcon Winter Soldier showed that, clearly, like, there's a lot of racism. He was passed over. He was treated really poorly in the military. Right. Maybe Ross had like screwed him over. Maybe like put him on like a mission just to, I don't know, to kill him off or something.
Right.
Maybe it's revenge. I don't know. But no, I think the program would make a lot of sense.
I think it would, like if they activated him and then he goes to shoot, because I don't see Isaiah
knowing
Bradley
how
just
good
doing
he
that.
is,
Right. Right. And that leads me to believe, and then, Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson goes and says that your inner circle's been compromised, talking to the president, talking to President Ross. And I think what I think happens is after he gets shot, his only way to survive is to take in the gamma, take in that gamma radiation, or take
where
in
does
Hulk's
he get it,
blood.
do you think?
I'm sure they have, because he has a history with the Hulk in the past, and I'm sure he probably has been creating this Hulk defeating weapon because how much he hates the Hulk. And I want to say that he's going to use it. And that makes him the Red Hulk.
So do you think he always planned on using it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think this will be a last minute resort.
Okay.
And then he becomes Red Hulk. And when he's Red Hulk, similar to the Hulk, he doesn't have control, but this time he's evil. But we'll see. I don't know how they'll decide to do it. Right. But Red Hulk, he's something else in the comics. So I hope they make him that same guard. Something else. I think of like Lego Marvel superheroes and just go and punch and fight him, and that was awesome.
Yes,
he was awesome in that
I love that game.
All right. Anyway, so you see Sam Wilson is trying to figure out this conspiracy against the president, which is really a fascinating plot. It's like there's an assassination attempt, but trying to figure out the conspiracy is Captain America.
Yeah.
Awesome. And he's joined in with the new Falcon that was introduced in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I forget his character's name.
He's that dude that used to be in the military, right? When they were like flying together.
Right. And he's going to teach him how to use the Falcon suit. Let me see. I'm going to look up the Falcon.
It's not Gomez, is it?
I think it is Gomez, or maybe no. Or Gomez is somebody else, I think. But it could be. Let me look up the cast and see if it's on there. Let's see.
I'm terrible with names.
I know. It's been some years now too. I think his name is Torres. I knew it was an Ez. Yeah,
Torres.
Torres. Okay. It's Torres. So he's the new Falcon.
He's cool.
He is cool.
I like him
I'm
a
excited
lot.
to see him in his Falcon. We see a little glimpse of it. We'll talk about it in a minute, but we see him. So we see Sam in his full-on Captain America suit, which I love his suit, and I love that they're kind of giving him the stealth suit as well in this movie as well, which is cool.
Yeah.
All right. So they're talking about how the global power is shifting. We see someone who looks like they have a green hand and they're holding something. So my guess is, what if that is? It looks like they're in the White House. So if that is someone with a green hand, which it may not be, it just may be somebody taking pictures or something. I would imagine that would be Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk. I think that would make sense. Her in the White House in the suit or something like that. Anyway, so he's saying, then it shows there's a funeral scene. So I don't know if this is like actually Captain America, Steve Rogers' funeral, or if it's Thaddeus Ross's death, but it fakes it. Potentially.
What about Isaiah Bradley's death?
Or it could be Isaiah Bradley's death. Could be a number of situations where that could be. Then we get the whole like boom, boom, boom. It's like that spy espionage feel to it. We got Giancarlo Esposito. He's got his gun. His car blows up, giving that Winter Soldier vibe.
He's the best part.
Oh, he's so cool.
I loved him in this trailer.
He's so good. And then we get this hard line after like all this action's taking place. You see a lot of cars blowing up, a lot of guns firing, and then Thaddeus Ross tells Sam's like, you may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers. And I'm like, whoa, that's a line.
Dude, he just roasted
They need to staple that line. That's a great line.
Yeah, just essentially tell him, like, you have the title, but, like, these people don't trust you like they did with Cap.
But you're not Steve Rogers. But then his answer to that statement was also very good. After we see the whole glimpse of the White House blowing up and him throwing his shield, and he's like, you're right, I'm not. But he's showing that he's his own unique version of this character of Captain America, which is really a cool response. Which makes me think, what happened in the trailer, or what happens in the movie, to where you see Harrison Ford's character Ross say that to him after the first of the trailer, them wanting to be allies. What happens in between?
I'm guessing that maybe we'll see the public turn on Sam Wilson.
Sure.
Maybe like he sides with Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, like these people hate you now. Like, you got to realize you're not him. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. Or maybe even the whole reason that Ross brought him in to try to get him as a part of this thing was a whole setup for him for a setup against him, against Sam, like a conspiracy against Sam, to where he gets stripped of his Captain America title.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe that's a potential answer.
Yeah.
But we see him in his new suit, and then we see him finally flying with his Captain America shield, which I think is so cool. And we see he's wearing like this Iron Man looking helmet because he's going like fast speeds. He has to wear that helmet, which I think is kind of cool. We'll see in the trailer, and we see a really brief glimpse of him flying as Captain America, and then flying with the new Falcon, which I think is super cool and awesome. I'm excited to see. Torres. And then we get the Marvel Studios logo with Captain America Brave New World. And then the last glimpse we see the Red Hulk catching the Captain America shield and throwing it down.
So they're fighting each other?
I guess.
Yeah, Sam got no
he got no chance.
He got no chance.
That's why
you better call him back up.
He's gonna need some backup. But
speaking of backup, they gotta make the Hulk again.
Oh, please. Make Hulk again.
Make Hulk again.
That's a great slogan.
It really is.
I agree, because we tired of Professor Hulk.
I know.
We don't want him.
And like you said, if they do Red Hulk correctly, you're gonna need like the biggest, baddest version of
the
Hulk.
Incredible Hulk back, man. Absolutely. But anyway, what an incredible trailer. It gets me hyped for this movie, given that serious Winter Soldier vibes, along with introducing Red Hulk and already having Ross back as Harrison Ford. It just looks like an incredible trailer, and I'm super excited.
I'm just wondering the whole time, like, who Esposito is, who is he working for, and then where this movie is gonna lead.
Absolutely,
absolutely. Who wants him dead?
What is the plot? And apparently, Seth Rollins from the WWE is in this movie somehow too.
Is he actually?
I think so.
Seth Rollins?
I think so. I think it's gonna be like a
weird,
Serpent Society member or something. But
I don't know how they're gonna bring that in. I really do hope they take the time to work on the CGI. I saw a couple people complain about, just the end clip, the Red Hulk.
Right.
I hope it's on par, with the Incredible Hulk. Like,
I agree.
I want that grit back.
We gotta hope. But I'm excited.
I'm excited too, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. And if you liked it, please let us know by giving us a 5-star review and a download wherever you listen to podcasts. We have a new feature on our episodes where you can send us a message by following the link at the bottom of our episodes. You can submit your questions for Heroes Q&A right there. Also, if you want exclusive access to episodes, including additional movie reviews outside of our general purview and early access to all of our episodes, feel free to subscribe to our membership, Heroes HQ. Then lastly, if you want to stay up to date with our new episodes and announcements, check out our Instagram at Heroes in the Moment.
And we want to thank y'all for listening. And as always, we love you 3000.